Mi kudo weme adoganjia kwetu wedeganjia adamlalo fonganjia mauna blo maweti. We are His Imperial Majesty Aino Agelo Bagan, the mighty crocodile. Agbovi the first, Agelo Bagan, Agelo is the mighty crocodile. Crocodile is my totem. It was exactly 200 years ago, this period, this month, around this time. They call it March. We're in the month of Kulita, which our new year started on the equinox a few days ago, spring equinox. It was exactly 200 years ago that every time I say this, it's like, okay. So my ancestor on my maternal side, Sagbaju II, the crown prince of Hebier, was sold into captivity. And the hesitation and the laughter was because I am actually a reincarnation of Sagbaju. So I am that ancestor, which is somewhat unique. How do I feel about that? Well, that's probably another video. Not many people can tell that story. Not many people can know such details. Ancestry.dna can't tell you whatever that is. That's ancestry.com, whatever those things are. African ancestry, African, whatever. Those, they can't tell you all that. You have to come to African culture to find these things out. And these things have been verified through the oral history that was known by people from Benin, the Republic of Benin in West Africa. Some even wonder how I knew it. Like, I'm in the same culture you in, so what do you mean? you don't think it worked for us because we were put on ships and sent over here? No, it works for us. Might work even better. Think about that. That's another video too. So now, do I celebrate that? No, but that is one of those things that's duly observed, duly noted, yearly ritualized to make sure that that soul, which has happened to me, my soul, stays elevated, it keeps elevating. It is very important that you find out who you descend from, who your ancestor is. That root ancestor that came on your maternal side, that root ancestor that came on your paternal side. Bafuli is my paternal ancestor. He was Congo that came over here. He was a prince also. He wasn't crown prince, but he was from a royal family. So, but my soul descends from the side of the Seto people of Hebier, and that's where Sagbaju comes from. So 200 years ago, imagine knowing that, like knowing that for a fact, knowing who he was or who she was, knowing how they got put into captivity. How he got put into captivity, he had to flee. His father was killed on the throne by people who were trying to usurp the throne. He fled for 21 years. He was 1 year old. On his way back to reclaim the throne for his family, he was put into captivity. Sagbaju II. Marvel. A lot of people don't know this part about African captivity. He was put on a palm oil plantation in Hueda, which is now Ouida, or in Glehwe, and the Europeans call it Ouida. He was put on a palm oil plantation there for 3 months and then sold into captivity to Mobile, Alabama. That's another video too, huh? That's a whole nother story to tell. So, we say Mitokwe Sagbaju. Mitokwe Sagbaju Kulito Gami. Mitokwe Sagbaju Towiya. Mitokwe Sagbaju Alo Mawo Lisa. Alo Humbi. Mitokwe Humbi. Mitokwe To. Mitokwe To. Mitokwe Jotomi Sagbaju Sagbaju II. Sagbaju Mavo Humbi Mavo. Mawu Lisa, Mawu Marvel. Mawu Kiti Kata, Mawu Sobo Lisa, Law 4 and Law C, Mawu Sobo Blada. I check. Research your ancestry. You got the only way you're gonna find them real answers you've been looking for. I promise you, it is not gonna be through any of those DNA tests. You can get a lot of you come out better a lot of times getting oral history from your family, but that's gonna only go so far. It's according to how far back you want to take it, and the only way you're gonna really take it back is through African culture, and that's through an African ancestral oracle, in particular Ifa in this case. Odigba.